Good afternoon, my fire alarm friends. Welcome to my first video of my fire alarm channel. Before I start with the review of this device, go ahead and hit the like button, notification button, and leave a comment down below of what you want to see, or if you enjoyed this video, or even if you hated it. So today I will be reviewing the rare Edwards EG1-HV75 horn strobe. I have two of these devices that have the earlier Genesis more integrity sounding horn, and I also have 10 of the 15 Candela model. And before I go any forward, no, I am not selling any of them, so please do not ask. I'm going to keep them all for a special install I'm doing at my new home. This device is a fixed 75 Candela horn strobe. The inside looks almost identical to a normal Genesis, so I will not be showing the inside. That's also due to the fact that I cannot find my flathead screwdriver to open up the top here. I might do a video on alarm dissection later on, but I will have this one and a few other alarms I'll be showing. Let me know down in the comments below which alarms you want to see taken apart, and I'll let you know if I have any of them and if I can do that for you. The alarm takes a typical 24 volt DC or full wave rectified power. It can sync with enhanced integrities that is, and other Genesis devices without the use of a sync module. But in order to have selective silence, you need a sync module to do that. And I'll be demonstrating that in a different video of silencing Edwards Genesis devices. Along with this series of reviewing alarms, I will also be scoring the alarms on 3 different categories. The first category I will be doing is aesthetics, in which how the alarm looks and what I think about it personally. The second category will be the sound and the volume, how I think that all works. And the third category I'll be talking about the ease of installation of the devices, since that is very important for installs. Now, before I do the test, I must point out that I do live in an apartment complex currently, so I will not be sounding the alarms for very long, and they might have tape over the horn on some tests, depending on which alarms I'm using. And without further ado, I'll be conducting the test now. In 3, 2, 1. And now to move on to scoring the device. Each device will be scored in 3 different categories, as I said before: aesthetics, sound, and installation ease. And the first category is aesthetics. Each score in each category will be out of 10, and personally, for the aesthetics of the device, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I really enjoy the small aesthetic. I like the lack of lettering on these, and I like the icon at the top of the dude running away from a fire, because honestly, that's what we would all do if there was ever a fire, and that's basically telling you run away from the fire. I also like how slim it is from the edge of the wall to the end of the alarm on the sides. Edwards advertises it to be less than 1 inch, which is a very non-obtrusive device. Other fire alarm devices tend to stick about 2.5 to 4 inches away from the wall, and that's always a little bit ugly to me. This will fit in with any aesthetic of any building, I believe, because it's so small. The second category would be the tone and the volume. So this alarm, I really like the tone better than the current Genesis line. It's less harsh, but it is also a lot less loud, which might be a concern for wall penetration, to get the sound more evenly distributed throughout the building to alert people. So I would score it probably around a 5 out of 10 for that reason, but I do like the sound of these earlier Genesis devices. As for installation of this alarm, I would have to give it a 6 out of 10. The alarm is mounted by removing the cover using these 2 tabs. On these earlier Genesis models, this was very difficult to do on some of them, so that might be a problem with the tabs breaking off before the initial install. The 2 screws they provide you in the box are fixed in here, and you have to remove them if they do not fit in your box, and most of the time they will not fit in a junction box that you're trying to work with, so you have to remove them, get your own screws, and I'm not too much a fan of that. Also, this is a single gang only appliance. I do like that just for the small footprint of the device, but if you're trying to do a retrofit, you have to order a separate trim plate to be able to mount this to a 4x4 box or any other type of box that's not single GAN. So the total score I give this alarm is 21 out of 30. 10 for being good looking, only 5 for the volume, and only 6 for functionality. The volume is just not too loud in my opinion for a fire alarm purpose, and installing can be a bit of a pain if you don't have the right junction box, or if the screws it comes with are not long enough for the single gang box that is on the wall. I would like to thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe. I will try to post as often as I can, maybe about 1 or 2 videos a week. I will be doing more alarm reviews. Let me know in the comments down below which alarms you want me to test next. I can show you, I have this chime strobe I want to do a review on, this horn strobe I want to do a review on, this horn strobe I want to do a review on. So I have a bunch more alarms. Let me know ones you want to see and I'll tell you if I have them or not, or if I can get them from somewhere, and I'll definitely do a video. Thanks guys, have a good day, stay safe, don't get corona, be kind to one another.